You know, keep talking about how I want to make changes for myself starting this month, October. I have to be realistic. I don't have a lot of money, so any new foods I want to try, like healthier stuff, it's going to be hard to come by because I can't afford it, really. And I obviously can't afford a gym membership, because making only $250 to $300 every 2 weeks. I think I'd get more being on welfare, to be honest with you. So, it stands to reason. Yes, look at my nose. No, I know I gotta lose weight. I know. I don't need to be told twice. It's up to me to do that, and I've got to want to do it because my self-esteem is obviously suffering. Due to all the extra weight I've put on this year, and it's not good. I mean, that's it's part of the reason I've failed with girls, or I've part of the reason I keep fucking up at work. I'm not confident in myself, and this extra weight is the reason why. But I figure if I'm going to do anything, if I'm going to make any changes whatsoever, it has to start before January 1st. I have trouble getting thoughts going. But anyway, it has to... I can't wait till the new year comes around and then, I got all year. No, because that's exactly what I did at the start of this year. I'm like, I got all year. And now it's October, and now I need to get serious. Because, really, I want to be in better shape by the time I turn 29. That's all there is to it. And I just need to really start focusing on that. Look how fat my neck is. Look at that. See, that's... I haven't had a fat neck in nearly 8 years. Anyway. No, the thing is, I know I keep doing that because that's better. I can at least stand it up. And I know I'm tired of looking up my own nose, and I know you are too. So let's not do that anymore. Anyway, this video is what it is. But the point I'm trying to make is that I need to change some things. And then people say, well, you're this age or whatever age. Why aren't you out on your own? Why don't you have a car? Why don't you have this? Why don't you do that? You know you can. Sure, I probably can, but I live with people who just don't see it the way you and I do. They just don't. They think that one drive behind the wheel on the city street, pow! Dead. Middle of the road, car wrecked, car crushed, me inside, dead. after like 10 minutes on the road. Or they think if I'm on my own for 1 week, someone breaks into wherever I'm living and I'm stabbed to death at the end of the 6th or 7th night. I mean, yeah, I understand. Those are rational fears that they have, but not very likely. I don't care how fucked up in the head I am. If those things happen to me, it's not because I allowed it to happen. It's because they just did. And I was an unfortunate victim. But, I could argue with my family till my face turns blue. But things are the way they are, and that's why, I need to stress to people, especially those whom I intend to date, this is the way it is with me right now. I can't just wake up, take charge, and, go out and just change everything, like, the next day. I can't wake up and say, oh yeah, I'm going to go out, get an apartment today, get my license today, get a car today. I can't do that, and I won't do it for you either. If I do these things, I have to do them for myself, first and foremost. And not only that, it takes time and money. Time I have plenty of, money not so much. And you keep whining about wanting to get a better job. Well, I'm trying very hard to look for one. I'm really trying. It's a thing. It's a goal I have. And I have to work towards it. But, this being the Orlando area, there's really not much in the way of jobs here. Because everything is service-based. Service. Public service, I like to think of it. What I do now. My job at Lowe's. Public service. I load merchandise for the customer. Public service. Working at fast food restaurants, public service. Grocery store, public service. You're serving the public. I mean, it's not the public service kind of jobs you would normally think of, but that's what I consider. It's just, and I cannot deal with the public. I really can't. I'm not a very social person. I keep to myself. Or at least I've tried to. But, I mean, I would love to have a job where I'm mainly behind the scenes. And a little public interaction is fine. Just enough to get me by. Just enough to, just enough for the job, but not where I encounter thousands of people on a daily basis. I can't do that. And yet I aspire to either be a musician or a comedian. I don't know. Who's to say that I wouldn't have a different opinion if I tried those things? Who's to say? But I guess when it just comes down to like a regular job, I don't like people. I don't like their stupid demands. They say, oh, James, you gotta deal with it. It's part of life. No, I don't have to deal with it either. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't have to. So you can just shut the fuck up right now. I'm getting way off track here. The fact is, I do have some changes I need to make. And, if I ask for a little help, it's not because I'm weak, it's because these are things I haven't done before, and I want some input from people. You know, I want to work towards getting a better job. I want to work towards getting my license so I can finally drive. You know, get my cheap first vehicle. You know, I want to do these things. Because I don't want to be a pathetic piece of shit, you know, upon turning 30. You know, some big things need to happen between now and then. Because I'm extremely dissatisfied with life as it is. And, you know, it's time for me to grow up. Bottom line. I have to grow up. This is it. No more playing around. I've done enough of that. That said, yes, here's where I'll end it.